Hello, everybody. I am doing a little interview with the one and only Garrett. How you doing, man?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm blessed, bro. Can you hear me straight?
Yeah.
Cool, perfect, man. Full. First, I just want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to hop on live. I just kind of nothing heavy. I just kind of have a few little small questions. But first, how you feeling, man? How you doing?
I feel good. I'm very happy to be able to now call myself a collegiate record holder.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I'm not gonna stay complacent. I'm gonna continue working as if I don't even have it right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. So you ran for San Antonio Swift, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yep. So shout out to you. You're USATF Southern. You representing down here. Can I hold it down real quick? um, yeah, man. So I'm gonna just go off of a couple of accolades that you kind of we got West Region Athlete of the Year, Big Ten Athlete of the Year. 200-meter champ, an NCAA record holder, and number 2 all time on the indoor list. Man, that's that's kind of heavy. And so I want to congratulate you on that. And so my first question on August 30th, you put on social media your goals for the upcoming year, and you put 20.05. So now running, what was it, 19.95? How does that feel? Just saying you are the first collegiate athlete to go under 20 in the 200 and to completely like blow your goals out of the water.
I would say, it felt great. It kind of just shows that the hard work I put in kind of manifested on the track. And then along with that, kind of knowing that God had that plan for me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm eternally grateful for him to even allow me to be able to run on the track to be able to kind of achieve that goal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that's good. I love to hear that, man. God made a way because wasn't last year, was it you got third in indoor 200?
I got fourth.
Oh, fourth. So like to go from fourth to, first, it just shows you as well capable of winning, and you put it together on the day that it mattered, and it all came together. How do you like prepare for big moments like that? Like all year you've been tearing it up. So obviously the expectations and the pressure was probably high. USC was definitely gunning for that for that team for that team title. So like, how do you prepare for those moments?
So kind of the biggest thing is trying to take a step back and not trying to force it. Like, I'm not trying to force the title. I'm not trying to force the time. Kind of just let it, appear. Kind of just let it flow. Like the biggest thing is I want to get that first place. And then after that, the time follows. Because if you're running against fast people, fast times are going to follow regardless. Yeah. And also not try and psych myself out as well. I get very nervous. And so biggest thing is kind of like, all right, I'm nervous, but what I need to do is kind of calm myself down and make sure that I'm settled by the time they say set in the blocks. And it's kind of just a lot of mental preparation. Like even the days beforehand, I kind of just try not to think about it. And then as the days go closer and closer, kind of just slowly integrate more and more thought onto how I want to execute what I want to do and what, type of goals I want to achieve in that race and then in that meet.
Yeah, that's some pretty good insight, especially for like younger athletes who, who's still trying to get to the point to where they get in those moments. And, sometimes it's hard to perform in those moments if you've never been in those moments. I mean, you have, but, that's some good insight for the younger athletes to just kind of, think about that, like taking a step back and just like not stressing yourself out days before, because at the end of the day, like the work was already done. You know what I mean? And I'm sure like from last year, I'm sure you was very fixated on the results that you got today last year. So, that's good that you was able to take a step back and just, relax and then, to allow yourself to show up in that moment. Have you
Yes, sir.
thought about, have you put any, I know it's been 5 or 6 days. Have you put any thought to outdoor? Like, have you, put any,
So, I mean, the main thing I kind of thought of was, all right, so I know I know where I'm at kind of with the 200. Main things I'm not concerned for is like, first, like the 100, because my goal is to kind of run that at the outdoor championships, and then the one-off 400 that I'm going to do. Okay, so I kind of just, have a little bit of thoughts with those, but I'm not going to let it consume my mind up until, we're now at the meet where, okay, yeah, Gary, you're going to run the 100 or Gary, you're going to run the 4. And so kind of like at practice, I'm thinking, all right, let's just, kind of visualize it in this, practice or rep, or how many block starts. Let me think, all right, this is 100 now. Let's try and execute how I would want to execute. And then if it doesn't happen, like in that practice rep, all right, it's time to talk to coach.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got plenty of time to kind of, focus a lot more on that. I know, I'm sure you're still in the celebratory stage a little bit. So taking a kind of a little step back. What was your first meal after you became a champion and a record holder?
Oh yeah, what man? I think I had like Red Robins. like I ordered Red Robins, and then when I got to the hotel, I had to get drug tested, and it already got delivered. My roommate got the Red Robins. I go up there, it's cold. I'm like, bro, you know what? Just hand it to me, bro. I don't care, bro.
Yeah.
Let me.
Yeah. How do you kind of so being in like that kind of that national environment just is very high stressing. How do you kind of take a step back and like decompress and just kind of after just relax and just enjoy, life, like after the event, not let it consume you?
Say, man, first thing I do is hop on the game. Hop on the game, man. Listen to music. Those are the two biggest things.
What are you playing?
Ooh, man, bro, I'm on that Monster Hunter, that Apex Legends.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Apex Legends is like the worst game to play because that's stressful. But it's like, at least I'm not stressing on like the race or track itself.
Exactly.
And so it's like I'm gonna try and put my mind somewhere else. Like, okay, yeah, I did run 19, but now if I continue thinking about it, I could then in turn lead to, all right, now I want to run this. Now I want to run this. And then now I'm chasing the time. And so it's kind of like, all right, we got the game. Let's focus on that. I got the music. I'm listening to these lyrics for the first time.
Yeah.
And so it's like just kind of let essentially those thoughts kind of just slowly creeping out all in at once, kind of be able to break it up.
Got you. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and that's good that you can kind of separate and just because some people just stay in that mode, and it's good to decompress, let your emotions relax. Even though Apex Legends can definitely just all it takes is one bad thing, and next thing you know, your heart rate is up, just like you're running that national race. But yeah, so again, thank you for hopping on here. Don't want to keep you for too long, but before I let you go, is there any advice you can give to like younger athletes that look up to you, and or do you have anything to say to some of the people that support you? I know you have I believe your mother's your manager, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I know she, that's good. You got a nice, strong team behind you. So is there anything you can say to kind of your supporters and those younger athletes that look up to you?
I would say the main thing is stay focused, and no matter where you're at in your career, you gotta keep putting in that hard work, and don't let kind of that outside noise mess with you. Like you might see, oh yeah, this dude just ran this, that dude just ran that. Hey, we ain't worried about that. You worry about yourself right now. I would say you keep focused on yourself, then you're gonna do well. If you keep focusing on everybody else, it might just feel like that they're doing well and you're not. And so, I mean, main thing is it's about you, your hard work, and kind of your performance. not everybody else's.
Thanks. Yeah, well, I definitely appreciate you, man. And when do you open up outdoor?
That is a great question. I am unsure.
Haven't had those talks yet.
No.
Yeah. Well, again, congratulations and good luck on the upcoming season. We'll definitely, be watching and reposting because we know you're going to do amazing. So, again, stay focused, keep doing what you're doing, man. We're definitely watching, and we definitely, from this down here, we definitely appreciate you, man.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. You have a blessed day, man.
And you as well.
Peace.
Peace out.